So we are just going to show you how we cut out the central part of this photo frame. So I'm going to cut a rectangular hole in the middle. First thing I'll need to do is mark out the hole, and to do that I'm going to use this steel rule and a sharp pencil. Just line it up against the edge and faintly mark our lines. You can use a different ruler if you like, but this we find has just the right thickness. I'm then going to mark where I'm going to drill some holes. This will just allow me to get the saw into my work. I don't want to cut through the outside, I want to start there. So I need to drill a hole to put that through, and I'll show you how we do that. Just shrink to get into shot. Just shrink down to get into shot. The next step is to drill with the pillar drill. The pillar drill will require a bit of safety precautions. Obviously you've got your apron on. It's not just about keeping your clothes clean, it's about preventing any loose clothing getting caught up in the machine. We don't want you to get caught up in that. Secondly, goggles on to protect my eyes in case anything breaks off and flies off and hits me in the eye. And finally, my long hair tied back. Not much of a problem for me anymore, but girls and boys with long hair, you do need to tie it back. The last thing you want to do is have your hair caught up in this. I'm also going to put down the guard just to make sure that anything that does fly off is protected. And the on button and off button around the side here on this particular machine. All I'm going to do is turn it on, hold it down firmly onto the bed and drill through. Keep an eye on what I'm doing. Calmly turn it off. I've got my 4 holes. Now for the last part, getting the saw into those holes. You're going to need to take the blade off. Now personally, I hold it there to stop this part from swivelling around, and I twist it. You might find it easier to hold it in the vise and then twist it. It just means you're not concentrating too much on holding it. Loosen the handle, twist it open, pops out. Flip again, make sure the side of the markings is towards the handle, pop it back in, making sure the blade is the right way up, tip pointing towards the handle, slot it in, hold it again with this hand, and tighten up again. Nice and tight. And then finally, we're going to put it into the vise. But I will shift the position of the camera so you can see that a little bit more clearly. Now, to cut through with the coping saw. I've actually marked both sides of this piece of wood so you can see clearly on that side, and I've changed the angle so you can see the vise more than my face. I do prefer this much better because you can't see the double chins. It's a bad camera angle. I'm going to use the vise not just to hold my work, but to help me guide the saw. You can see that line there, that's the line I'm marking to. I'm going to place it exactly at the top. So it's going to be my guide. And that means I can now, when I cut, I'm using the saw to cut, but the vise is guiding the blade. I'm actually aiming down there a little bit, not straight across that way. It keeps it all nice and straight. And even if I do go wrong right there, I'm cutting into the waist. If I don't want that middle part, I take it out, turn it round, line up again with the top. You can see that. Come across. I've got it at the start of a U, I've gone along there, I've come up there, so I'm going to go back along the top there. Take it out, put it round. Bring the saw round to where I need to be. And across. So now I've done a big U, and I need to do this side. So I'm going to take the blade out again, put it in. Once again, if it's easier for you, tie it in here. round into the other hole, making sure it's all pointing the right way. Can be a little bit fiddly, but with a bit of perseverance, shouldn't be a problem. And likewise, I now again to line up, finish cutting my take it out, twist it round. Side, back up. And the final face. And I demonstrated this in front of a particularly good GS7 class. I managed to snip a blade, so I'm hoping not to do this again. Although I can tell something with this and I will. Pop, and there we go. And then we take the blade out and we just tidy up the corners. Well done.